I'm gonna play you a brief clip that perfectly summarizes the hype of flower shops versus the actual result.
Introducing our new every meat burrito. It's got every meat. Beef, bacon, crow, data, oyster, chuckle, puffin, crustacean, naked mole rat, and every other.
Tastes like chicken.
I could stop there, but let's keep going. So Ernest is a person I've yet to have the pleasure of talking about on this channel. He's primarily a songwriter and co-wrote a lot of Dangerous along with Hardy, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I prefer his contributions to the album over Hardy. Even though the lows of it could be contributed to the guy, a lot of his cuts I found were the most impactful. Wondering About the Wind is one of my 10 favorite songs of the year. I think he's a unique vocalist with a lot of potential, which is a very important word. Potential. Because aside from what he's done on Dangerous, Ernest is really just a fine artist, especially when putting his album against the heights of others. Dangerous, while bloated, showed off Morgan's vocal power more than any release before, and Hardy had the subversive lyrics and hooks behind his album A Rock. Ernest on his record kinda has nothing? I'm genuinely shocked at how little I got from this record, and given the success of it, it shows. With the shallow lyricism and the dull beach scene you've seen 1,000 times, only done worse. Like, the guy seems to be heading in the right direction now, but it took a while. But now Ernest is back with what's designed to be his breakout hit, Flower Shops with Morgan Wallen. And yeah, the team up makes a lot of sense from a business standpoint. Morgan's influence heightens Ernest to a new audience, and this song shows it's okay for all radio to start playing Morgan again. Sure, the two are friends, but this angle is pretty easy to see if you ask me. So the song itself is good, like nothing to die over or even close to a song of the year. The hype train around this song was pretty ridiculous thanks to all the people who ride Morgan Wallen and anything he does. Now that's not to say Morgan himself is to credit for all the momentum, as the demo done a while back was pretty intriguing. It was a solid mending fences song, and let me just say props for it not being another cliche breakup song, because it definitely wasn't that. It's all about trying to patch a relationship back together in what is seemingly beyond repair. I like how the song doesn't have a happy or sad ending or even tone. It keeps us in limbo and allows us to interpret the ending ourselves, which is something I always enjoy to see. The song has its issues, like dear god, this performance is really dull from both these guys. The melody itself is great, but Ernest still isn't quite there in giving a heartfelt, sincere performance in his music. And Morgan knows this and tries not to upstage him and keeps himself mellow, but upstages him anyway since Ernest can't do this properly. I really enjoy the more modern approach to the classic melancholy tone the song has. I do think the chorus is a bit overproduced and causes the song to fracture a little bit, but let's be honest, it could have been worse. I think the most disappointing aspect is that you can literally swap out the flower shops cliche with anything. Let's say butcher shops, for example. The whole flower shop motif doesn't really have a proper grip into this story, but for what remains is still a solid and commendable song. Great melody, strong and unique message, and all in all, solid comfort food I can enjoy from time to time. I personally prefer Broadway Girls, which while stupider manages to be far more entertaining in my opinion, although they're roughly equal, and I'll easily take Flower Shops over Going Nowhere from Hixtape because that song sucked. Rating wise, I'm feeling a decent 7 out of 10 on Flower Shops. Now to write my parody song.